What's up? It's your boy Trey. Thanks for tuning in to the Cocktail 615.
I want to thank y'all for tuning in to Facebook to catch this show. I don't know what number this is going to be, but, this is a weekend show recording. I'll put it that way. And I got one of my homeboys here with me, Dustin Hall of Titan Home Security. Looking ass, man. We got him in here. What's up with you, baby?
Hey, what's going on, Trey, man? Happy to be here. Thanks for the invite.
How's 2020 treating you?
Man, love. Everything's beautiful, man. Been sowing my seeds, and now I'm reaping my harvest right now.
Okay,
so
okay. How's the family? Everything going good?
Man, blessed.
Okay.
Blessed.
Bet. What was your first car?
My first car, let's see, I got it on my 16th birthday. All right.
Okay, yeah.
I had a Pontiac Sunfire.
Sunfire. Was it 2-door or 4-door?
It was a 2-door with the spoiler on the back, and I raced it like it was a Supra. We did some damage on the road with that.
Man, everybody remembers their first car, man.
Oh, yeah.
My first car was a 1986 Delta 88.
Okay, you had a boat.
Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? With the crushed vinyl in the inside.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
With the one seat all the way.
Yeah. You can lift up the armrest. You got 3 in the front, 3 in the back.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah. So your first car is like, almost like your first orgasm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's like once you pop that cherry for independence, like, even though for most of us, it's like you still had limitations, but once you get your own mechanism to move around, you're a different person. It changes you.
That's true. And for me, man, I'm the oldest of 6. So it's like you think you have that independence
right
until it's like pick them up here, drop them off here. It's like, man, I don't even want to drive no more. Like, you can have the keys. I'm good on this.
Right.
Have total control over your home no matter where you are in the world. Titan Home Security. They got smart home security equipment at no cost for equipment with free installation and activation. Packages starting at $39.99 flat rate. Contact Dustin Hall, manager at Titan Home Security, 615-601-1760. Use promo code COCKTAIL. That's promo code COCKTAIL.
Let's do word of the day.
Oh, man.
So Dustin listens to all the shows, man, and word of the day can cause some anxiety for some people that listen to the show. It's like, I don't know, man. Like, how does that make you feel, not knowing what words are and they're in the English speaking dictionary? Like, how does that make you feel? Like, I feel like reading the dictionary and picking out words is my way of making myself smarter than the average. You know what I'm saying? So, right. So how do you feel like when you listen to the show and it's like word of the day? What do you do?
Well, it's one of my favorite parts of the show.
Really?
I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah. Because it does make me feel like, man, I don't know nothing. But then, to hear the responses.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think nobody's got any right so far.
Yeah. No, Grace did get one of the words right. She was like, vacillate. She was like, I ought to go back and forth about something. Mm-hmm. And that was right. Oh, okay. Vacillate. Okay. But the word I have 2 words for you today.
All right.
The first word I have is obviate. Obviate. It's a verb.
Okay. I want to say it's in the family of obvious.
Okay.
But I'll be wrong.
You would be.
I'll be wrong to obviate.
Obviate.
I'm
5, 4.
To obviate.
3.
Is it
2.
To obviously be wrong.
Obviate. Verb. Remove. A need or difficulty. Avoid, prevent, obviate. So to remove something. So, man, I've been smoking 20 years. I'm finna obviate these squares from my life.
Oh, okay.
I'm finna obviate these drinks from my life. I'm finna obviate these hoes from my life. You know what I'm saying? Obviate.
Okay, I like that one.
All right.
I'm going to add that one in there.
Okay. All right. And the second word I have for you today is Autodidact. No, it's autodidact.
Oh,
Autodidact. I'll spell it for you. AUTODIDACT. Autodidact.
All right. Well,
Autodidact.
what is it?
It's a noun.
It's a noun. Okay.
Autodidact. Autodidact. Autodidact.
Let's see. So I'm gonna break it down. Die is like dice.
Dice. Okay.
All
Here we
right.
go.
So it's multi levels to it.
It's
All right?
multi-level.
All right. So it's a noun though, right? Mm-hmm. All right. So you got the auto in the front of it, right?
Right.
All right. So that's usually a car.
That's usually.
So I'm gonna say, an automatic vehicle
Yeah.
that has multiple doors.
Okay. All right.
I'm wrong.
Autodidact. Noun. A person who has heard a subject or who has learned a subject without the benefit of a teacher or formal education. A self-taught person.
Oh man, yeah, man, I like that one.
Let's go ahead and get this show rocking. The Cocktail 615. Hey, if you have some constructive criticism, you can keep that shit to yourself.
Tell me why I should get rid of anything else that I might have in my house and go with Vector or go with Titan Home Security.
Well, because you're probably spending too much on what you have. With us, we like to drill that we take care of your equipment cost, installation, activation. You pay nothing out of pocket. So you're getting a system that is backed by Alarm.com, which is the #1 manufacturer of smart home security equipment.
Okay.
And then there's a lot of hacking going on in the news. So that's been like the #1 question for us. Like, well, what about the hacking? How do you guys do hacking? Well, because we are with Alarm.com, our software is backed up with commercial grade encryption. So the same stuff that we use to protect Lowe's or Walmart's or different other storefronts that we may protect, it's going to be in your house too.
Sure.
So out of the 25 years that they've been around, we've never had an issue with hacking.
Okay.
So yeah, that's really one of the things that we drive.
Okay. All right. Now let me ask you this, man. We talking about an alarm system.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I was growing up, in my grandmama house and my mama house and my auntie house, the only alarm system they had was a gun that was by the bed. Like, what are the benefits of having an alarm system at your crib in this day and age?
Peace of mind. You sleep different when you have a system.
You think so?
Most definitely. Just knowing that if you set your home for stay, if a door opens up, one is going to tell you what door was opened up, so you know where to point.
Right.
But two, our system is a two-way system, meaning that not only will it contact you, but you have a live person coming over the speaker as well. It's like OnStar for the house, just to make sure everything's okay. And that's beneficial because there's a lot of false alarms that go off.
Sure.
And because there's false alarms that go off, the police response time is a little funny.
Yeah. It depends on where you live.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you're in the
definitely.
North Nashville 615, listen, it might take a little while. But if you in the East Nashville or the Gulch 615, you might get instantaneous response time, but no.
Well, with our research, it shows that average response time is 42 minutes. A lot of stuff can happen in 42 minutes.
Hell yeah, it only take
A lot
30
of harm.
seconds.
A lot of harm can happen in 42 minutes.
Right.
And so my wife watches the ID channel.
Sure.
I mean, that can scare you.
But here's the thing, though. Just like what you said, you're paying this money, right, a month, and it's going to take 42 minutes for somebody to even come and resolve a situation. Let's say, God forbid, that it does pop off.
Right.
It's like, what would behoove me to pay that money?
Well, and that's the big question. But because we do have a two-way system and we have we can verify if there's a intruder at the house. Right. We're bringing 911 speeds back to home security. So with our systems, you're looking at 2 to 5 minute response times.
Okay.
I feel a lot safer with 2 to 5 compared to 42.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't fucking lying.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Now we kind of touched on base with this in our previous segment, but Is this something that you use, or you just peddling this shit?
No, man, I definitely have it in my house, and I absolutely love it. I feel like you can't sell something you don't believe in.
Okay.
And our motto is mission before commission, and my mission is to make sure that we can protect every home. And have you save some money while doing it.
Yeah.
And so because of that, man, the system in my house, we make sure we protect our doors. We have the doorbell camera, interior cameras.
Yeah.
And my wife feels safe, and in return, I feel safe.
Yeah. So Dustin sold me. He sold me, man, and I have Vector Home Security at my crib.
Yes, sir.
And I will say, but there's a peace of mind that comes with being able to access the locks on your doors, being able to look and see what's going on in your crib when you're not there, who rings the doorbell when you're not there. Like, all of those kind of things, it provides a sense of, well, at least I saw them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I couldn't do shit about it, but at least I saw who it was, and I could hit record real quick to get some camera evidence.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I didn't buy it for something for me. I wanted to put my money where my mouth was to support Dustin. You know what I mean? It's
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's one thing for your man's or somebody who you consider to be your friend has leaped out on faith, has tried something on his own, and is trying to make it flourish. And then if you don't support that person, regardless of, if he is making the thermostats for the control or the garage door opener, if he believes in it, and I believe in what he's trying to do with his life and his family, it's like, why wouldn't I?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of friend am I to say, oh, I don't have shit, but I trick off $50 on some, whatever I trick off $50 on a month, why wouldn't I give it a shot? You know what I'm saying? So I think, after I learned what it actually was, man, it was easy for me. It was easy for me to do that, bro.
Yeah.
And I think for the people that are listening that are connected with me and you in that regard, it's like, man, y'all need to give that shit a try, bro. Like, even if you don't like it, you know what I'm saying? Even if you don't, man, Dustin's going to come over there and really give it to you straight and raw. It's like, you can get this, you can get that, and this is how much it's going to be, and it's not going to change.
Yeah, most definitely. And, with our system, Trey stated, no matter where he is, he'd be able to see. And that's how it is. With our app, as long as your phone is working, no matter where you are in the world.
In the world, Craig.
In the world, Craig.
Yeah.
You'll be able to see what's going on and who's at your door. We have... we're the only company on the market right now that has video analytics on our cameras.
Yeah, I couldn't get that shit out on a commercial. Video analytics. My lips don't work like that.
I mean, but that's big because most normal motion cameras, they pick up everything. Yeah. And so if you have a dog that's outside running around in the back, you're going to get 30, 40 notifications that they're outside moving. Right. But with the video analytics, you'll be able to turn off animals. It only picks up people, places, or other.
So I am a very calculated person, right? So I got a spending limit for most things. Anything that is monetary based, like I got a spending limit. It's like, I'm not going to pay over this, right? Mm-hmm. So I got a camera in the crib. I can cut on the heat in the crib. I can lock the doors at the crib, and I can view the crib. You know what I mean? That is my package. But what are some of the other features that may be available to customers that have a more, expanded budget than I do?
Okay, well, we have our external cameras like I was talking about earlier with the video analytics, 1080p high definition, built-in
1080 dpi. What did you say?
1080p, man.
1080p. Okay.
Yeah, 1080p high definition, built-in night vision on them. Our doorbell cameras, our garage doors. We have this thing called geofencing, all right? Now, geofencing is like a bubble that sits around your house that's 1 mile around.
Right.
And what makes geofencing cool is when you break this barrier, say leaving, and say you didn't lock your door, or say, you didn't shut your garage door. It happens. it'll send you a message. It'll let you know. It'll say, hey, you left the house at 9:45. Garage door wasn't shut. Do you want to shut it?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Very convenient.
We got the garage door shit too. I forgot to mention that. That shit is clutch as a ball.
Yeah, and then it's like, you may forget to turn on your alarm. It tells you, it reminds you about protecting your home. And I feel like those are just some of the little things that most companies won't give you, or you have to pay extra, but they come standard.
So let me ask you this. What about fire? Because I don't remember that whole spiel in it when you came over. Because I feel like, honestly, because I know you were kind of lax, you know what I'm saying? You kind of told me what you felt like I needed to hear in order to sign up for the shit. But what about fire? Like, what does that look like? What kind of...
Well, we do have our smoke and fire detectors that you can get that not only notify the fire department once smoke hits it automatically without you having to call. If you have things like the deadbolt lock, it'll unlock your door for you so they don't have to kick your door in. When the fire department gets there, you set up your profile so they know who all is in the house, especially if you have pets. Big on pet owners, especially when you're not home. Electrical fires are real.
Hell yeah.
So they'll make sure that your pets are out the house. And then one of the unknown features, the cool features of the smart thermostat is it knows when the fire is going, so it cuts off. So oxygen isn't pumping into those flames. So, it's not going to accelerate the fire. So
I got gas at the crib, so you already know. Like, I need that shit cut all the way off.
Most definitely.
Or shut down. So what about flooding? Like, is there any kind of precautions?
Man, we have... ways where you can put detectors on your water valves.
Okay.
We just got those in. We just upgraded those to water valve sensors to where if the house is flooding, you just hit one button on your phone and it cuts it off.
Really?
Yeah. And
hey, Dustin came over to the crib. I did not hear that shit, but I'm hearing it right now on the Cocktail 615. Y'all need to get that flood detection shit because one of my friends, my lady, her house was flooded.
Oh.
Like, she was gone out of town, and I was not over there, and she came back, and her whole crib was fucked up because a pipe burst.
Yeah.
And the pipe that goes into the hot water heater ruptured.
Gotcha.
So it's like, it's not going to cut out from the hot water heater because the hot water heater is not responding to the flow that's coming in. It's responding to the flow that's going out.
Right.
So,
yeah,
thousands of dollars of damage.
Yeah, and that could have been prevented. We have indicators that'll let you know if a flood or if water is building up. It'll send you that message to let you know. Yeah. And then if you have the water valve, for the house, you can just hit the button and cut it off.
Yeah,
just cut it all the way off.
I may need to switch some of my fucking features around.
Well, no, but that's the cool thing about what we have. If you want something that we have, that we offer, you let us know. You pay the one-time fee for what it costs. We'll install it, activate it at no cost for you. You get the lifetime warranty for it. Still.
You shitting me?
Nah, man. And your monthly price never changes.
You shitting me?
I wouldn't lie to you, man.
Listen. Maybe I need to take this off the Cocktail 615 before I go home, and then there's cameras and all kind of shit from the back to the front.
I got customers that got 3-4 deadbolt locks, about 4 or 5 cameras outside. They got the 2 smoke detectors, 3 thermostats, and they're only paying $69.99 a month. We don't just service in Nashville.
Oh, really?
Man, we service all of Tennessee and all of Kentucky.
All of Kentucky.
All of Kentucky. So if you are in Tennessee,
the Birdman, Jan, JR, you know what I'm saying?
Jan, I already talked to Jan.
Yeah.
So
you need to get that, brother.
If you're in Memphis, Knoxville, Chattanooga,
hey, beat Knicks verse. Hey, come on, get that shit right.
Anywhere in between, we can service you. We'll take care of you, and you do get the lifetime warranty on all your stuff. And with the lifetime warranty, if anything happens to any of your equipment, we'll come out and fix it. No questions asked. You don't have to pay us to do it. And also, our stuff is wireless, so we're not going to run wires throughout your home. So if a battery ends up dying, you give us a heads up. We'll come out and replace those batteries for you as well.
Man, you know what? So I'll be honest with you. I've had some problems, and I'm not even going to sit up here and, fake the funk like the shit is perfect. So I told Dustin, and this was maybe on this was some fight that was going on. And so we got this little pirated site that we use sometimes to watch all the fights. And I was like, bruh, so my doorbell sound like the Cosby. It's like, it goes, bing! And it's like, boom. And so that's what it sounds like. And Dustin was like, oh, okay, yeah, cool, that's cool. So the next day, somebody called me and was like, hey, man, we'll come out there and figure out what's going on. And I never responded. Here's the thing. It was like I didn't own up to my end of the, resolution of the problem. You know what I mean? But as soon as I text Dustin, he was able to provide a solution to the problem. And I think that was a solidification for me. You know what I mean? Like, I've always felt some type of way of spending money and you not getting what the money is worth. Mm-hmm. You pay $1 for some nuggets on the Wendy's menu. It's like, really, they selling them to you for $1, but they really 25 cents worth of nuggets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And, before I leave houses, I want to make sure that they feel like they're getting what the value of that, what can protect their home.
Sure.
I'm not in the business of swindling anybody. I'm an honest person. I believe in karma. And I honestly want to make sure that we can protect every home. And if you want to, and get you the stuff that you feel will help you protect your home, make you feel safe. And it's my job as manager to make sure we can do it at an affordable rate.
Hold on.
To where you can save your duckies.
Hold on, this motherfucker say manager? So where did you start in this whole line of I'm finna go out on faith and had this sales job? Like, how did you reach manager?
Hard work, man.
Hard work.
I started at the bottom. I
started for the bottom. Now we here. Shout out to Drake.
I started at entry, but my boss saw my grind. I put in the work to get where I'm at now. And just within a year, I've moved up maybe 2-3 positions to where the only person over me right now is the owner.
Y'all need to look at my homeboy Dustin. Do some research on Titan Home Security and Vector Home Security, because that is something that I can actually give you some commentary on, because I have that in my home. He has it in his home. And if you just want to touch base with him, go ahead and give him the shot down, man.
Yeah, so if you want to check out Titan, go to our Facebook page, Titan Home Security. Check our reviews, check our community. You'll see my name through there a little bit. And then, like I tell everybody, get to know who Vector is. Go to Consumer Affairs. It's a non-biased place for anything. You'll see we're a 4.9 out of 5. We're the highest ranked security system on the market. And we have an A+ rating with the BBB. So you're in good hands when it comes to that. To reach me, you can go on my Instagram handle. I got a Twitter and Snapchat, but I'm too old for that. D Hall 1914. Go Mob.
Go Mob.
D Hall 1914.
Hey, you.
Yeah. So and then you can go on my Facebook, Dustin Hall, find me there. But I'm here to help. I'm here to assist. Like I said, Tennessee and all of Kentucky, and if you want to protect your home and family, I'm here to help you guys out. You can reach me by text or by phone at 615-601-1760. My phone's on. You can send me a text whenever. My wife just asked, please don't call after 9 o'clock.
Right. But even if you're calling about some money, she will understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Listen, it's the Cocktail 615, and part of the reason that I'm doing all of this is to help people do what they want to do. You know what I mean? There are far too many people that talk the game and say, oh, man, I should have did. I wish I would have did, man. But there are few people that are actually doing exactly what they said they were going to do. And part of the thing about me doing the podcast was, man, I'm going to let all the people that I'm connected to highlight what they're doing. I think that's good content, and I think that's good for my community. You know what I mean?
And I want to commend you, man, because this podcast, man, it's grown. I see the growth, on Facebook and in person.
Yeah.
I told you when I first got here, man, every time I come in, you got new equipment.
Yeah.
But I mean,
something.
But you investing in yourself.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you don't invest in yourself, who is?
Right.
So I mean, man, big ups to you, man. You're doing a great job. Like I said, I listen every week. You send me the drop, I listen to it right then.
Yeah. I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, no problem, man. Keep dropping the words of the day.
Yeah, words of the day, man. Hold on. What was the words that I gave you today, bruh? Since you talking about this shit.
You gave me obviate.
Obviate. That's to remove.
Yeah, to remove. And then you gave me autodidact.
Dect. Autodidact. Autodidact.
You gave me a transformer.
Right.
Decepticons,
mount up. But man, it's a Cocktail 615, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in to Facebook, catching the show. We're going to keep bringing you more and more and more. That's the goal. You know, I don't know how my time is going to really present itself in a way that I can really confirm, keep doing this. But at this point, man, this is a great release for me, just like it is for other people, man. So thank y'all. Keep tuning in.
Yes,
tell your friends. Tell everybody, hey, check me out. Check us out. It's the Cocktail 615
it's the
on
Cocktail
Facebook.
615.
Hey. Yeah, we out.